Hey guys, it's Bagel here. Welcome back. Today I have a tad bit of bad news. Basically, while earlier today, I have woodshop first period, and my high school starts at about 7:30. Um, and basically, while I was putting my crate together, I ended up my hammer. Basically, while I was putting in one of the side pieces to my crate, my hammer ended up, since these nails, they're about like this thin. You can see my thumb. They're extremely thin, the heads of them. It's so thin it's ridiculous. Like, they're so hard to hammer in. So I'm trying to hammer them in. I start giving a little bit of power to them just so I can get it down a little bit farther. Um, and basically, one of those little strokes ended up coming down. And let me put it at a side view. It ended up kind of crushing basically this skin part of my thumb, and it just came down on it and crushed it like that. I remember I screamed. It hurt a hell of a lot. And basically I couldn't feel my thumb for about 30 minutes. I ended up brushing it off, just thinking I must have just maybe it must have been just some kind of minor injury, nothing too big. Um, and basically I just blew it off. And later today, I ended up going over to a friend's house, and in the middle of that, my friend was playing Clash Royale with me to get me up to the whatever this arena is called. It's Arena 6. It's Builder's Workshop. That's what it's called. He was getting me up to Builder's Workshop. And as you see now, I'm at Builder's Workshop, and I was playing Battlefield 1 on his Xbox One S, and I gotta tell you, the controller for the Xbox One S is actually pretty sweet. But that's besides the point. Basically, while I was playing, it was like near the end of a round I was playing Operations, since that's like my second favorite game mode. Um, and I remember near the end, while I was running around with the Russian sniper, just kind of running around finding different spots. Um, I my thumb started hurting again. Um, so I just kind of blew it off, just like, oh, it's only gonna hurt a little bit. But then it started to throb again. Not as bad as here. I'll just play another little play, play for you. And it started hurting again. Not as much as when it first got stamped on by the hammer, but hurting as much as it was after I went off to break. Um, and I gotta tell you, it was not pleasant. I decided to just stop playing after that one game of Operations, and my thumb was hurting again for another about 30 minutes. Um, and so I kind of realized after that I need to take a break and let my thumb heal. Um, now let me try here. Let me turn my computer back on. Um, Sorry, my camera was still going, I think. But let me see if my lighting. As you see this little sliver right here. That's a marking for the spot that it got crushed. And I gotta tell you, it still hurts right now. So if you don't exactly know what I mean by like my left thumb is costing me my ability to play first person shooters comfortably, I'm gonna use this little Wii controller as an example. But basically, you know how you hold a controller like this? This is my left thumb. This is the stick that you really have to push on when you want to sprint, and pretty much everybody who plays a first person shooter knows that. Just saying that for people who don't know. but you have to push down on it if you want to sprint. Um, and basically, if you do that for like a good amount of times, um, then it really starts um, kicking you in the butt because then my thumb just started hurting a lot. Um, and I think I just need to take a break from first person shooters for a little bit just because I can't play without my thumb starting to hurt again, and I kind of want my thumb to heal. You guys may think that this is no big deal. It's just your thumb, man. Get over it. It's nothing. Um, but you know, when you can't really sprint in any first person shooter except for maybe Overwatch, since that was one of the games I played before I started playing Battlefield. Um, and it's really critical that you're able to sprint because you can get around places faster. It can I mean it's a big contributor to the fact of just getting around places and also just functioning. So, yeah, conclusion, I'm going to be off for 3 to 5 days, maybe. Um, I hope to see you next time, maybe shorter than 5 days. I hope my thumb heals quickly, and I'll see you all next when I am playing again.